After completing all the internships, sort of realized I didn't enjoy them. So a lot of times people will give you the idea you got to learn what you don't want to do before you learn what you want to do, and that's definitely the case for me. Once I graduated, sort of had a game plan to sort of shift, try to get into political science and government. Always was a strong interest of mine, but never really saw it as a career. Sort of my last semester here at Rutgers, the light bulb went off, and right after college, I took a consulting job for 6 months, saved up some money, lived at home and did that. And then after that, I moved to Washington, D.C. to intern for a United States congressman. New Jersey is a very expensive state, and my job was close to home, so it really made sense. Helped free me up financially to move to D.C., so it really was a great option for me. I wouldn't dread it like some kids do. I don't think you're measured by where you move right after graduation. You're measured more so 20 years down the line. I think overall you just have to work hard. Moved to D.C. for an unpaid internship. Worked waiting tables down there to help get by. Still worked a second job up until recently. It's an expensive city with government jobs not paying all that much, but it's been the best experience of my life. I couldn't be happier. And sort of that everything plays out for a reason. I remember when I first started, I felt overwhelmed, thought maybe I needed to study this in college, and maybe I won't ever get it the way others do, that they seem to be experts at it. But it really is on-the-job learning, and there's really no substitute for that. So just sort of remember that everyone starts off somewhere. You're not expected to have all the knowledge, and that over time you'll get that knowledge, and someone will look at you in a few years and say, how do you know all this stuff? During college, I had a ton of interviews. Definitely a few bad ones. One early on was with a big investment bank. Went in there thinking that I was pretty well qualified for it, and they definitely threw me for a loop. They asked me a ton of in-depth questions on the financial industry, on economics, on the organization of their firm. And I tanked it completely, and the guy candidly said that you really need to do more prep next time you come for an interview. And I took that. Luckily that interview was early fall of I think my junior year here, and then early winter that year I had another interview with a bank that I think is a better bank than them, and I crushed that interview and got that internship. I believe Career Services here wrote my first resume. Still use tidbits from it. It's a great tool that's severely underutilized, I felt here. Also signed up for probably 50 of those information sessions with like big companies, and probably 25, 30 interviews with companies. It really is a great tool that every student here should be chomping at the bits to get in, because Rutgers draws in some really fantastic companies with some cool jobs. And I always was wondering, like, there's 5 people here, this job, I mean, they're going to hire 5 people probably here at Rutgers, like, where are the other students? I think you learn through experience, like I said. I mean, I had some really good internships, some really high-paying internships, and sort of just said, I don't really enjoy this. I'm 21 years old. I don't need to do this the rest of my life if I'm not happy now. And that would sort of be my advice, is to find out what you like, what you don't like, and pursue what you do like.